don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. In this video we're going to take a look at Adam and the Ants, Prince Charming. There's a program on the TV recently about 1981 and some of the popular music at the time, and I remember being 9-10 years old, and actually the first album my dad ever bought me was the Prince Charming album. I thought Adam and the Ants were great, and it's been a long time since I've listened to Adam and the Ants, and what's quite funny is we tend to think of them as being almost like a novelty act from the 1980s that were highly popular. If you actually listen to the two of the albums, Kings of the Wild Frontier and the Prince Charming album, they're actually musically very good and very well produced, and worth checking out. You'll get a surprise at how good some of them are, and we might look at some more Adam and the Ants tracks, and they always make you smile. That's the funny thing. They seem to blend this idea of dressing up as a pirate mixed with some of the guitar work. Almost sounds like 1950s, early 60s style. Surf rock mixed with pirates and this Caribbean and Native American influence, like with two drummers. Really good. So anyway, this one starts off with almost like a chanting in the chord that it comes in. You're playing along with the record. It's in D, and you've got this I can't do it the way they do it. Then it goes to A, then A, and then G sharp again, and it's got a really off sound on it, which is quite clever. You got A, G sharp, and again, and we're going to do that twice. Then the main bit that everybody remembers, which is just A, da da da, da da da. So keep that rhythm in mind because you're going to be playing it throughout, and the whole song is really keep changing key all the way through. So we've got this: don't you ever stop being dandy, show me you're handsome. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Which is fairly straightforward. A to G sharp. We then go to the chorus, changes key, and that's going to go from D to C sharp. So you could do it that way, or open D to C sharp. So Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Back to A. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. So that again: Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Back to A. Then the next verse we'll go to a key change, and we're going to be going from B to A sharp, which sometimes would refer to B flat. So same rhythm. Don't you ever lower yourself, forgetting all your standards. Don't you ever lower yourself, forgetting all your standards. Just fairly straightforward. Chorus again, E, this time to D sharp. So you could go from E like that. I like to do the open chords because it's got fuller sound. And then we're going to go from B to the A sharp or B flat. Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Back to B. Then we have a bridge section. I'm not even going to try to sing this because but it's basically E, G to A, B, E. Play it along with the record and it'll make more sense. But a lot of the singing in this with this kind of Native American chanting and I can't do it. Then we have the next verse, key change again, this time F to E. Silk or leather or a feather, respect yourself and all those around you. Silk or leather or a feather, respect yourself and all of those around you. Then we're going to go B flat to A. Prince Charming, Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. F, don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. So that's B flat to A, F to E, and then flip that again. Prince Charming, Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever stop being dandy, showing me you're handsome. Then key change again, we go to this A to G sharp. Don't you ever lower yourself, forgetting all your standards. Don't you ever lower yourself, forgetting all your standards. Chorus again, D to C sharp, and this is really just, you just repeat and fade. Prince Charming, Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Prince Charming, Prince Charming, ridicule is nothing to be scared of. Prince Charming. So as always, thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you be able to play Prince Charming by Adam and the Ants, and one of my all-time favourite childhood songs.